Stepdads, what made your stepson finally like you? I married my wife about a year ago, and her son gave me the kind of reception you'd expect if I'd moved in wearing a clown suit and honking a bicycle horn at 6 a.m. daily. This kid had perfected the art of the dead stare, the kind where you could feel your soul being judged and found lacking. I'd try to make conversation, ask how his day went, and he'd hit me with a flat fine before vanishing into his room like I'd just asked him to explain cryptocurrency. I tried everything to win him over, bought his favorite snacks, asked about his hobbies, offered to play video games with him. Nothing worked. My wife kept saying to give him time, but honestly, I was running out of both time and dignity. Then one Friday, he came home from school looking like he'd just been told the Wi-Fi was being shut off permanently. Apparently, his English teacher had assigned a 10-page essay due Monday, and this kid hadn't even opened a Google Doc yet. He was spiraling, and my wife was still at work, so it was just me and him in this nightmare. I asked if he needed help, fully expecting the usual cold shoulder. Instead, he looked at me and said yes. We sat down at the kitchen table, and I helped him outline the whole thing. We were actually making progress, building a decent thesis, when his laptop suddenly died, and his charger was broken, snapped clean in half like it had been through a small war. This kid looked like he was about to have a full emotional breakdown, so I grabbed my keys and drove to Best Buy, bought him a new charger, came back, and we finished the outline together. He didn't say much, but he stopped looking at me like I was a parking ticket. The next morning, I woke up to the smell of bacon. I walked into the kitchen and found him standing there, spatula in hand, making me breakfast. Eggs, bacon, toast, the whole spread. He set a plate down in front of me, sat across the table, and said, "Thanks for last night." That was it. 4 words, no big speech, no hug, just a quiet acknowledgement. And now this kid asked me to help with his homework instead of his mom. Pretty sure I just became his favorite parent by accident.